Hey YouTubers, JB Coins here with another live stream Sunday. Making some last minute adjustments as you can see. Hey Logan, hey Cointelligence, hey Jake. That's good enough. Bill, no sound. No sound at all? Hey Matt, hey Scott. All right, guys, sound check. Bill saying no sound. Jacob saying yes sound. Just dropped in. What's up? Welcome. Bill saying nothing. Everybody's got sound but you, Bill. You guys are scrolling by really fast, so I'm kind of hard to say hi to everybody. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna switch screens now. I'll be able to do it. All right, we passed the sound check. Bill's got to figure out on his end. Danik, welcome. Bad Danny, welcome. Syracuse Dave, welcome. Coinboy, welcome. Victoria. Derek Polk, welcome. Matthew Marsh, welcome. So how's everybody doing today? All right, Bill's got it. Good. Paula, welcome. Rob finds treasure. Hey, JB, welcome. Looks like we got some new folks today. SJ, haven't seen you for a while, SJ. Hope you're doing good. Greg Ramey, good morning. John Jovanovich, doing great. Good to hear it, man. Leon Peters, what's up, JNB? What's up, everyone? How you doing, Leon? I guess he didn't go to the show. I guess he's here. Either that or he's at the show watching here. Sombra C. Guimi. Hi, JB. See you now. Thank you. Welcome. Paula Gloom. Hi, Silveria. I don't know. Oh, you might be saying hello to somebody else. Okay. Hunting pennies and watching JB. Rob finds treasure. Woo! I like that. That's cool. Rogue Dragon Rider. Hey, welcome, Rogue. Gary Batchelor, welcome. And Matthew Penn, howdy. All right, so if someone, it looks like we might have some new folks here, so Robert Ellsworth, get your coin on. There you go. Okay, couple things. If you're new to the channel, if you've watched the intro on our website, the new intro we've got, we explain this, but just in case for the new folks that are here, and we've never done it really on a live stream, I don't think. JB Coins came out of the creation of my sweetie and I putting our names together and coming up with a name years ago. So they're not our real names. I mean, they're part of our initials. So J is me. My name is not J. It's just the first initial of my name. B is not her name, and it's just the first initial in her name. So we put JB together because we're a team, and came up with JBCOINSINC. So JNB Bullion, yeah, that'd be nice, man. I'd love to get that. So that's the first thing. You'll hear me call her sweetie. You'll call me, hear her B from time to time, different things like that. But I'm the only one that gets to call her that. I'm J, she's B. If you guys say J and JB or JNB, we assume you're addressing both of us. So, you know, it's cool. There's Heidi. Hi, JNB. Welcome. Hello, all. Welcome, Heidi. Celine 93. Welcome. The chat is moving again. And then And then this is a family channel, so like any bad words, we have, you know, filters set up so that people can't use bad words. They'll automatically get like shuffled off to the spam filter. If you come on here and start spamming us, or you're advertising your channel, you're going to get one warning and, you know, you'll be gone. But wanted to get that out of the way. We've had some problems this past week that we're trying to take care of. And we have a great community. We consider it our family. We call you guys our JBCOINSINC family, and we want to keep it that way. We don't want some of the internet trolls to ruin a good time for all of us. And today should be a really, really good time. Not quite as good as our Tuesday night live stream for the ones of you that remember that, but this should be interesting. Okay, now on a positive note, Mallory, am I too late? No, you're not too late. We just got started 5 minutes ago. We got almost an hour to go. So welcome, Mallory. Let's see, did her stuff go?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, Linny Kanoe dropped by to show support. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Tim England, welcome. I can see the live feed on my phone, but not on my TV. Odd. Yeah, some folks are, oh, you know what, sweetie, can you check that for what we had problem last week? Thanks. We always do this from our phone, but you know, we're on our computers too. There we go, it popped back up. Bill points out an important fact: hit the like button until it turns blue. 100 likes, you have a chance for a free entry. Thank you for explaining that, Bill. Yeah, for you new folks, the piece of paper on the right that shows the entry for today's drawing, which we haven't gotten into yet, is it's $5 per drawing. You can go as crazy as you want. You can do it on Super Chat from YouTube, or you can go to PayPal and go to our account, jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. Please select the option of gift or send money to family or friends. Then they don't take out any fees. Please include your YouTube name, and that way we know if you win, we know where to, you know, or we know what to call you when we call out that you got your entry. Because sometimes your PayPal will come through with your personal name, not your handle on YouTube. And then, as always, you'll have a week to claim your prize if you win, okay? So we got some folks with lagging, some people offline. I was offline for a second on the internet. Was that still on, sweetie? It's all good? All right, so that should be fixed. Let's see, welcome Scott. He's got lag too. Say hi to Deb Burns. Jay, she loves new. She is new and loves you. Oh, okay. You're John Burns, so I'll say hi. Yeah, hey Deb. Welcome to both of you. Derek Polk, welcome. I think I already said welcome to you. Ravenous Treasure, hi folks, welcome. Joe Brown, good idea. Just hit the refresh button, guys, and see if that cleans it up, because we fixed what we had the problem with on our end last week, and that should have solved the problem. Ray's World, hey everyone, how you doing, JB? We're doing great. Hope you're having a great one. Julie C is here. Welcome. Okay, first super chat. Paula Blum, $5. That's cool. You haven't even seen what we're giving away, and you're already doing it. Travis, my internet service keeps kicking in and out, but I love your show and you teach me a lot. Thanks. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming, and thanks for sticking out the lag or the internet issues. Let's see, Matthew, whenever you lag, if you don't exit out and come back to stream, you'll be behind. Okay, good point. Or refresh if you're on a phone. Travis Robertson, $20. Thank you, Travis. Scott Lockhart, I gave $50. Sweetie's back there checking a list. We'll see something here in a second. Cointelligence, aren't you doing silver dollars? Yeah, that's part of it. I'll get to it here in a second, guys. It's kind of a little bit nuts this morning with the computer problems and some news and some other stuff, but we got to get into what's on the table. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on the other stuff that's on the list, sweetie, until, yeah. All right, so the sheet with the entries is for the drawing for the giveaway on the table. You can see we've got $50 wrappers and we've got $50 out here. The giveaway, and I'll put on my white glove because I don't want to upset anybody, because this is going to be somebody else's coin after today. This coin right here is a 25S piece dollar that is just absolutely gorgeous. And here we go with no light again. One of these years I'm going to get that frickin' light set up. Okay, 25S piece dollar, really nice dark patina to it. There's the reverse. Yeah, that's why I hate the gloves. Okay, so there's that. That was sent to us by Scott Lockhart, if you guys didn't see the video, for us to use in the drawing to give to you guys. He contributed that to us, for us to give. Now I can take the glove off. This came out of our collection. This is a 1935F series silver certificate. You can see it's circulated. It's kind of dark. It's a godless bill. And it's, you know, it's average circulated. It's not something that I think you'd run out and grade it, but, you know, who knows. But the point is, you got a silver certificate dollar from 1935, and you have a 1925S piece dollar that's 90% silver, that's heavy as hell. Let's see. The piece dollar is a 1925S. And the $1 is a 35F series silver certificate. Let's see. Pardon me, sweetie? Yes, they both go to one winner. So that is drawing. The other thing you see on the table, and we do have dimes to go through, which we said we were going to go through dimes today. We're going to get to these, I hope. For those of you that saw our $50 bag video with the amazing haul that we got from that, one of the things we found in that bag, what you see before you. There's a lot of you guys that collect not intended for circulation coins. Any $50 made after 2002, you had to buy from the mint. They were made only for collectors, and they came usually 2 rolls to the set P&D. I can't remember if you can get PD&S. I'm too much going on right now. But anyway, when we went through the bag, we scored big time on lots of other stuff in that bag. But the other thing we scored, as you can see, we've already taken a roll of P&D for ourselves. So there were 5 exact, didn't know it doing the video, but there were 5 exact rolls of not intended for circulation, mint issue, P&D that somebody had dumped into the coin change, the coin counting machine in the lobby of our bank. And it happened to be in the bag of $50. So they unwrapped them and just dumped them in. So they're not, if you've ever opened up one of those rolls from the mint, they're no different than mint sets. They have, some of them might have milk marks, some of them might have slight bag marks. And of course they were dumped into a sorting machine. but they are beautiful coins. Most of them do not have any marks on them. Some will have some marks on them, but we said during the video that we would think about it and probably sell them, okay? So there basically are 4 sets of P&D half dollars on the table. And let's see. I'm trying to see, where did the, okay. So, well, each roll would be breaking them up. I'd prefer to sell them in sets if people want a set of P&D. So if people want a set of P&D, which is what you see laid out in front of you, 2 rolls plus the shipping would be 38 bucks. Okay, we checked the mint, and we checked different places that have them, and Scott would like to buy a set. Sweetie's monitoring this, so the first 4 people that want one, we'll make arrangements with to sell the set. How's that? Oh, just simply pay and that's it? Okay. So the first 4 people that pay 38 bucks, that'll cover the shipping and the 2 rolls, and we'll just randomly pick a set of rolls. We'll put them in wrappers, and you need to send us obviously where to ship them to. We can't justify keeping, 5 rolls or 5 rolls of P&D. That's a lot of money there. Oh yeah, Scott mentioned on there he gave $50 on PayPal. She's got that. Scott says he will send 38 on PayPal now for the coins. Thank you, Scott. Apologize, folks. My nose is bothering me today. It's pollen season where we live, so. So we have 3 sets left, 1 spoken for, and that was one of the things that we wanted to get out of the way. The other thing is, and we've kind of neglected it, and it got mentioned a couple times, but it's gotten pushed back because of all this other stuff, is when we do the drawings, and I think it was Bill that mentioned it. Matthew Marsh, 10 bucks on Super Chat. Thank you, Matthew. Derek, the pollen is stupid here in South Carolina. Yeah. I believe they call it orange season down there in the spring, because everything turns orange. If you have a black car, it's orange. If you have a white car, it's orange. Vic's Coin Collection. Hey, hi JMB and everyone. Vic just got here. Welcome, Vic. So anyway, those are going to go. We got ours, and so there's that. The other thing that Bill I think mentioned and explained, but we've kind of gotten buried in all this other stuff, is when we get to 100 likes, we're already up to 50. We're only 20 minutes in. If you hit the like button when we get to 100 likes, the first person to put the word enter or entry in the computer, have it show up, or your phone, Trudy Benohu 24.99. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. So that's 5 entries. All right. We got you, Trudy. Thank you. And Ant, welcome. So what we do is, when we get to 100, we're up to 56 now. You only hit the like button once, because if you hit it more than once, you actually cancel yourself out. And it doesn't help with timing, trying to get your entry in, whatever, to get the free entry that we give to the first person whose name shows up on Sweetie's computer. When her computer goes to 100, there'll be a name that'll pop up right after that. That's the name that gets the free entry. And we've actually had someone not buy an entry, enter for the first time, get the free entry for the first time that they came to a live stream, I think, and wound up winning the prize. So that was pretty funny. It was cool. So when we get to 100, it's who she sees hit enter or entry first. And you'll see the screen for about 5 minutes before that. When we get to about 95, usually, that's all you see on the screen. There's no more stream, basically. It's just people putting enter, 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 enter. So that's the first one. Leon Peters got one of the sets. Okay, so that's 2 of these sets gone. P&D. 2005, I didn't even mention the year. 2005 P&D, not intended for circulation. Gorgeous coins. And again, some of them are going to have, you know, little bag marks and watermarks like they do coming from the mint, even though these were from mint rolls from the mint that you had to buy, not intended for circulation. They never went out to circulation. They only were sold to collectors. I just want to make sure everybody knows these things are not all MS-70, all MS-70, okay? So we get to 100, we get a free giveaway to somebody. Julie C, I'd like to buy a set, please. Julie, you go ahead and send $38 to the PayPal, and Sweetie will go ahead and mark that once you do that, and then if you do that, then you'll have the 3rd set. Let's see, what else? I'm gonna open a roll of dimes here while I'm doing this, because I can talk, I think, and I think today's one of those days where I'm not entirely sure. You take the allergy medicine for this stuff, and it's like, let's see, what causes the watermarks when bagged? Candace asks. It's part of the cleaning fluid that they use at the mint. They wash the coins, and for some reason they've had a problem for over 10 years and they just can't solve it. Paula Headland, $5 on PayPal. Thank you, Paula. Oop, there's a dime stuck in that roll. Travis Robertson sending $38. So that would take all 4. If Julie, you got to send the money, because let's see. Here's one that looks interesting. One of the dimes. Wow, that is wild. 2007 P. And again, this is where I wish I had better light for you guys, but this thing looks like it was run through a grinder. It's almost flat. It's almost smooth. I thought it was an old coin. There you go. You can kind of see that. Look at that. It's crazy. It's a piece of junk. It's, you know, but it's a dime. And I believe it is at least moisture. Yeah, it's something they're doing improperly in the process. SJ says it's an improper mixed alloy. SJ, I don't think so, because they've shown up. They've had a problem even with American Eagles that get slabbed, and 4 or 5 years later they wind up getting milk spots and things showing through the. Yeah, and Jared from Grove Minting actually answered the question on one of the live streams when it came up the last time, and said it's part of the wash problem. He's actually rejected some blanks for his mint to make coins like the ones we bought from him, because the planchettes that he gets have already got the spotting on them. Oh, sorry. Sorry, SJ. How much are 2008 and 2009 dimes worth? I found some. I've heard they're worth more. 2009 dimes are very desirable. Anything 2009 is very desirable because they did not make high mintage numbers in a lot of the money right after the 2008 crash. Particularly the, gosh, I'm trying to think, the 2009 nickels are going for $1,800, $2,000 for a box, a $100 box of nickels. So I don't know what the dime would actually be worth. Rob's fine. Treasure the Buffalo. What I didn't. Travis, I can't get to PayPal. I want the coins. I can't get to PayPal. I you can't get to PayPal now, or you're having trouble hooking up to PayPal, or I'm not sure. Do all quarters minted in 67 have a mint mark? No, no coins in 65, 6, or 7 have mint marks. Thanks to the head of the mint. We've got a couple of videos on those. Those are called SMS, Special Mint Set. And check those out. There's that and the, gosh, what's the one we just shot, baby? Where we talked about her coins that came out when she died. Oh, yeah. The 64 SMS set. 65, 6, and 7 everybody knew about, but the 64 nobody knew about until after this lady that was in charge of the mint that decided that if she took away all the mint marks, then us collectors would stop taking coins out of circulation. That was one of her genius ideas. But then the mystery twists and turns and all that, because when she died, they started finding all kinds of stuff. And if you find one, it's worth a hell of a lot of money. But she was not alone, apparently, in the mint directors who were taking care of themselves and their friends and all that. But she definitely was up there at the top of the list with some of the things that she did. So check out those videos. They'll make you want to throw something at your computer, so be careful. What year are the satin finish coins? Gosh, I don't have the, probably on the $50, and I believe it's 2005 to 2010 actually, but it's on the very end. It's on the very end. Whoop. Special matte finish only in NIFC uncirculated mint sets had the special matte finish. So these were not from special uncirculated mint sets. These were from the rolls. That's probably why they don't have the matte finish. Right year, but wrong finish. Julie C, J&B, I need to, 38 bucks. Oh, man, my screen is scrolling by way too fast. Hi guys, I'd like you. Whatever. Just picked up a Proof 70 2009 S nickel slab. Wow, that had to have a price tag on that, but that sounds like a really cool coin to have. A 2009 nickel, let alone, and then a Proof 70 and an S. That's cool, man. It's probably a gorgeous coin. Cool. 70 likes. Need to get to 100 to get that freebie. We got a half an hour. We should be able to do it, no problem. 2008 had the satin. Yeah, we noticed that there were a couple of satins in that bag that were years that we did not have written, or that I wasn't aware of being satin. So there are some other years. Let's see. I apologize for going through the dimes in my hand here off camera. I'm trying to look at the stream too. I found a Saratoga with over polishing between the ponytail and the neck to Y so bad that there is a mirror finish. That's definitely a keeper, dude. There are lots and lots of coins that are showing up that people are finding odd little things, like that. we found one the other day that we couldn't figure out what the heck caused it. And it looked like over polishing, but it was only affecting one portion of the coin. So, which I suppose it could, you know. Let's see. Dimes are tough for me to do. You guys should know that by now, that watch regularly. Dimes are tough for me to do just bare eye, because, and just as I'm saying that, because of my vision. Jody Middleton, if someone wants to donate and send you something, how do they do it? You have a couple of ways. You can do what we're doing today, which is the live stream. You can do a super chat on YouTube, or you can always go to, you can enter the drawing here, and then you go to PayPal, and JBCOINSINC at gmail.com is our PayPal account, and that would get you entries to the drawing. We also, if you go to the preferred email support, there are ways to set up, it's at the top of the website. Yeah, that also gives you some options up there too. Julie, JB, which link to click on your website to use PayPal? Yellow box on the right-hand side of the top, I believe, right? The expert who created that website and did a beautiful job is behind me. I can't take any credit for that. That's her masterpiece. I don't know what you pointed to, sweetie. And it's just about gone off the screen.
Yeah.
Line tacket. I found a 74 full steps. It is a decent year in regards to full. Is that a decent year? Man, you scrolled off the screen. Could you go ahead and repeat it, and I'll try and catch it the next time through. That's why I said I usually try and do the coins over here on camera. I'm having to do it over here because the feed is going by really fast. We're up to 76 likes. Remember that we get to 100. The first one to hit enter or entry and show up as the first one after we hit 100 gets a free entry for the drawing on the table. Scott, yeah, we did get your box, and we did shoot a video, so you should be seeing that soon, and you should be, pardon me, sweetie? Yeah, you're gonna get your coin, you're gonna get all of the stuff that was in the box back, but it's gonna be very different from the way you sent it. I think you're gonna like it. Let's see. How about a 42S nickel full steps? Wow. Yeah, that I think probably would be worth some money. I can't give you any kind of an appraisal. But based on condition, that's going to be the key thing. But anything that's a war nickel, if it's in nice condition and it has full steps, I would think that you would get anything in good condition with full steps usually gets decent money. Certain dates obviously get more than others. Depends on how many there are that have been found in that state. But if you find a war nickel with full steps and it grades out, yeah, you could wind up getting a good payday. Okay, I said I found a 74 full step in great condition in my girl's cup holder. Is that a decent year in regards to full step status? Well, yeah, that's basically what I was just saying is, it depends on how, great condition could be MS60, it could be MS65, it could be anything between 65 and 70. Believe it or not, the difference between 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70 are scales of increment of value. We've looked at some that a 69 or a 70 is huge money, thousands. And a 68, which is really high, it's, you know, the third highest grade, is worth 25 bucks. You know, it depends on how many there are, as I've said, that have been found and graded at that level. So that's going to be the hard part. Check out PCGS Photo Grade. It's free. Compare your coin to the coins in the pictures and try and figure out the grade. And then you can go from there to PCGS has a price guide, and they will tell you by grade and by year and by mint mark approximately what that is worth. So that's a good starting point right there. Let's see. Ant uses coinprices.org. I've got a couple of other apps that I use too. Repeat what, sweetie? Okay, the giveaway. Got to put the white glove on again. Love the white gloves. These gloves, I complain about the white gloves mainly because the white gloves I have are too small for my hands. So I tend to drop things that I'm wearing in the white gloves. So I'm trying to be really careful with this stuff, obviously. So today's giveaway, 25S peace dollar that Scott Lockhart donated for us to put in the drawing for today. He actually gave it to us right before Easter, but we didn't have an Easter giveaway. I didn't have an Easter live stream. It's an S. You can see the back and all the rays. It's an absolutely gorgeous coin. So there's that. And then my sweetie went through our collection and contributed a 35 F series silver certificate in average circulated condition. This isn't something you're going to sell and make a ton of money on, but it's cool if you don't have one. It's a godless single, okay? And it's average circulated condition. So you've got a $1 silver certificate from 1935, the F series, and then you have the 25S peace dollar, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a very dark patina to it. Those are the two. Both of those go to one person. The half dollars that you see in the middle of the table, I don't know if we have them all sold yet or not. They're 38 bucks for a PND, including the shipping. Rob finds treasure, 25 bucks. Enter me, JB, boom. Okay, thanks, Rob. I think we have 3 of these spoken for, but I'm not positive. So it'd be 38 bucks on the PayPal account, JBCOINSINC.com. Put a note in there that 38 bucks is for the coins. Mike Rick sent 20 bucks through PayPal. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, Mike. Daniel Schaefer, I've been hunting nickels the most and have found multiple key mints for each date before 58. I found a 42S war nickel, full steps, coin roll hunting. My luck is beyond great lately. That's awesome, man. Nickels are something underrated. A lot of people don't collect nickels as much as they probably should because there's a lot of stuff in nickel boxes. Not just the war nickels, which are 35% silver, but there's a lot of errors to be found in there and varieties. And occasionally you'll find a really, really nice coin that can grade out, has full steps, and you can make some decent money on too. So, and yeah, the Roosevelts are overlooked too. And in my case, they're overlooked because they're usually very difficult for my eyesight. As I said, I usually have to use the magnifier to go through them. Let's see. Leon Peters, $30 on PayPal. Thank you, Leon. Sweetie, you got a message there from SJ. Too much shields, too much corroded memorials, too little copper. Yeah, it is getting thinner and thinner. So if you're into copper hoarding, copper stacking, get all the copper you can now. Copper price has been moving around. It's up from a year ago, but it's recently been down maybe about a nickel or a dime a pound. But it's still, I think, 1.7 or 1.8 cents to make one. But that doesn't really matter, because the actual Rob Finds Treasure, I sent $25 super chat. So that must be you at the top of the screen. So thank you, Rob. You have 5 entries as well. Copper will never mature, look for varieties. Yeah, look for varieties, yes. But we did a video a while back where we sorted 10 boxes with that coin sorting machine we've got. And we put all the copper in a 5-gallon bucket and filled up about half a 5-gallon bucket full of copper. Well, obviously that copper has wheats. It has all the copper in there. We've been working on that bucket for months, pulling coins out and separate them out basically into junk copper, and also pulling out key dates and wheats and that type of stuff. So better to get the copper and then pull out what you want. And then the rest of the copper, there's talk again about, there's legislation floating again about, and the committee is actually meeting at the Mint now recently to possibly eliminate the penny and the nickel. And the nickels are 7.5 cents a piece to make. And the melt value on them is slightly higher than that. But copper, I used to buy it millions of pounds at a time, or millions of dollars worth at a time, excuse me. Copper, when I was doing that, went from 99 cents a pound, and this was in the early 2000s, went from 99 cents a pound to $8 a pound overnight, just plain old copper. And then some of it, processed copper, went to 10 bucks a pound. And if you go on eBay and you try and buy copper rounds or copper bars, the premium on them is pretty damn high. So cheapest copper to get is pennies. So pennies, and then the nickels are the next best thing, because they're mostly copper, 75%. The nickel has industrial value as well. Anyway, back to, we're only at 78 likes. We've got 20 minutes left. We got to get to 100 to give that free giveaway. So whack-a-mole on that like button if you haven't so far. Yeah, I'd hate to see the pennies go too. But, you know, the half pennies went. If you go back through the coin history, which we've done some, a lot of times the large cent went to the small cent that we're used to, because it cost too much to make the large cent, so they made them a certain percentage smaller so that they would be cost effective. And now they've been 1.5 to 1.7 cents per penny to make for at least 10, 15 years. So this debate's been running for a while. So eventually they're going to just say, you know, no mas, and they're going to just stop them. Canada did that, and they've had no issues whatsoever. Let's see. Sandy Peace, hit the like button. Yep. Eric, lots of money to be made. Collect different penny years, will be worth more later on. Absolutely, especially if they stop making the pennies. Imagine how much pennies that are of average value now. For example, some of the die cracks and chips that we collect that might only be worth a couple of bucks. They stop making pennies. They're not in circulation anymore. There's no more that you can find. You have to buy them from somebody. The value just went up. OMG Metal Detecting, $5 on Super Chat. Thank you very much. Julie paid for 2 rolls, so we have 3 of the 4 rolls paid for, right? Okay, so we have 1 set of P&D rolls of the 2005 NIFCs that are left. The other 3 are spoken for. Ant, you're right, and then no dimes and no quarters, and then all digital, and they can freeze your account if they don't believe politically they, like you do. See China. Yeah, there's also other countries that are already to pretty much just all digital. a lot of them in Europe. So money is something that we take for granted that it's always going to be around. But if you're a Trekkie, for example, or any of the sci-fi stuff, you never hear them talking about money. They're talking about credits. They're talking about, they do talk about gold though. Isn't that interesting? And they do talk about silver. So, so let's see. Are we paying for rolls? I'm not sure I understood that. These rolls are rolls that we found in a recent hunt of a bank bag, and somebody just dumped 6 sets of P&D 2005 mint rolls into the coin machine at the bank. So we kept a roll for ourselves, and or excuse me, 5 sets. We kept a roll for ourselves, and then we said in the video that we would probably sell these to our viewers, and that's what these are. So 3 of our viewers have already decided that they wanted to buy the 2005 P&D NIFCs. They've got some. They're not PF70. They got some of them have minor scratches and stuff from being dumped in the machine, or bag marks, what have you, watermarks from the mint, that type of thing. There's no MS70s in there that I know of, but then again, there could be. I didn't go through every single coin, just tried to stack them. But the main things today is the 25S peace dollar that Scott Lockhart donated for us to put here for the drawing. It's a gorgeous coin. I don't know what it would grade at, but it's a beautiful coin. It's got a very dark patina around the rim. The center is kind of a light gray. The darker is around the perimeter. And then Sweetie pulled a 35F series silver certificate $1 godless note out of our collection to add to it, so that you have, and it's godless because it doesn't say God, in God we trust, over the one. So you have a silver certificate $1, and you have a $1 silver coin. Cointelligence. Oh, Paula, how do I like? Where do I go hit like? The thumbs up and thumbs down button below. That the thumbs up would be like. So you just click that, and one time, yeah. If you click it twice, you wind up canceling yourself out. Individual rolls would be $19 including the shipping, but we're trying to keep them together as P&D. We only have the 1 set left in case somebody wants a set. If nobody wants the last set, then certainly if you want to buy one of the rolls, you could do that. But let's see when we get closer to the end here if nobody wants that last set. Let's see. Oh, you'll buy the set? Okay, so it's $38. If you want, just go to PayPal, JBCOINSINC@gmail.com. Put $38 in there. Say that it's for the coins, so that we don't confuse it with. We won't confuse it with the entries. And then you'll have the last set, and then they'll be all sold out. We have 85 likes, and we'll go a little long if we have to, maybe see how long it goes. We've got 10 minutes left in regulation time. Cointelligence, can I email some pictures of errors I have if you know value or error name? Huh? Yeah, but you're just gonna have to hang on because we got tons of email and stuff. Let me get some news out of the way here too. 88 likes. There you go. And this is cool stuff. This is some of this is stuff you guys have been asking for a while. We now have a Facebook page. Some of you guys have already discovered it and are on there, and some of you guys, a lot of you guys probably don't know about it. Some of you said finally. Yeah, it took a long time. Many of you requested it, but because you wanted to what you're asking for. You wanted to be able to post pictures of your coins, you know, have interaction with each other like you do on the live stream. So we have a Facebook page. Of course, it's called JBCOINSINC on Facebook. And, you know, some of the stuff up there is amazing. Occasionally we'll post videos up there too. But it's mostly about having conversations with each other and sending pictures and all that kind of stuff. And the other thing that we also recently did, and we're still working on it, is we also now, if you go to the top of our webpage, you'll see a little link there to Amazon to t-shirts. So we now have our shirt for sale. Right now we only have 2 varieties, one for adults and one for kids. Many more will come. So as of right now, we only have the 2. If you're interested, you can check the website to see them. We'll announce it on our community tab as well too, and probably on Facebook as well. Let's see, everything else that's on the notification list here, I think we already covered. Okay, Mike paid, so the roles are spoken for. So let's see. Thank you, Mike, by the way. Rick Ryback, thanks for everything you give us. Hey, Rick, thank you, man, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a channel, you know? Or as we call it, the JBCOINSINC family. These live streams are a lot of fun for me. They're a lot of work for Sweetie, but we both enjoy them. I really have fun talking to you guys. I think that's kind of where the Facebook kind of pushed over finally, is that we really like interacting with you guys and having more ways to do it. Rogue, $5 on PayPal. Thank you, Rogue. Real Ruler, is it worth saving nifty $half? Yes, because each one of these were $30-some from the mint plus $5 shipping. And they were only sold to collectors. They were not circulated. So we have a subscription, they call it, at the mint, that every year when this year's edition comes out, for example, we just got ours a couple weeks ago. We have our 2018 P&D, comes in a box, 2 rolls inside the box, and the mint wrapper that says what they are. And we have a stack of them on our shelf, along with other things that we buy that we just don't even want to open. Rogue, 89 likes. Do I see 100? There we go. We need Rogue, and where's Biatch? She's usually the one that's pushing as well as Rogue. Let's see. Olivia, welcome. How is everybody doing today? We're doing great. I hope you're doing great too. SJ, enter. Little early, SJ. We're only at 91. I'm showing 91. You guys are all popping up with 90. I'm showing 91 on mine. Ant says 92. Cindy Brown, hit the like button. Syracuse Dave, 92, he says. Trudy, I found a birthday note. 1997 09. That's cool. How would I sell this? My answer would be eBay. The folks that are on here, some of them are really big into those. So somebody else might pop up with another alternative. You know, unless it's brand new crisp, I don't know whether there's a way to sell. You know, if it's a circulated bill, eBay. If it's brand new crisp, maybe there's another way to sell that. See, Ant's already popping in. Oh, I didn't even catch it. It was a repeater. So it's a birthday note and a repeater? Wow. People are throwing enter up. Rick Ryback, 20 bucks on Super Chat. Yeah, we're almost there. I'm showing 99. As soon as she hollers out, everybody's putting in enter. Who's it going to be? She's still at 99. I'm showing 102. You got it? Cointelligence. Sweetie says Cointelligence. Man, you guys were, that was a cool, you can't imagine how, I mean, I don't know if your stream goes the same speed as mine, probably does, but my screen is just like they're flying by. You can stop saying enter now. Cointelligence got it. So he gets a free, Cointelligence gets a free entry. And so when we do the drawing, there'll be one freebie there for coin. Not crisp circulated person would be 21 this year. That's true, yeah. Ant was saying something about it being a repeater, which it could be a birthday note, but it could also be a repeater. So check out and make sure what the value of that bill is before you offer it up for sale, because it might be worth more as a repeater than as a birthday note. So once again, 25S, peace dollar, 90% silver, donated by Scott, and I almost made the mistake of grabbing it barehanded. I can't do that. It's a beautiful coin, and I really wish that it would show up better on here, but I'm trying. There we go. I mean, you can see all our rays. All the lettering's nice and crisp. Got all the rays on the back. The eagle looks beautiful. Whoops. And the S is down here by his tail where my thumb is. So there's that. And get the freaking glove off. And my sweetie contributed a 35F series $1 silver certificate, blue seal, godless note. And it's a silver certificate, if I didn't say that. So you have a $1 silver certificate godless note, and you have the peace dollar as well. Omar. 4923, $5 on PayPal. Thank you, Omar. Syracuse Dave, $5 on Super Chat. Thank you, Syracuse Dave. I think there's a website called Crazy Serial Numbers. They have people that look for odd and unique serial numbers on bills. Yeah, there's a couple of websites out there that have the serial numbers and show you what they're worth. So it's worth doing some research before you just throw it up on eBay. Real ruler, it's a heathen note. Yep. They've called them a bunch of different things. Let's see. SJ's $4.99. I owe you 1 cent. Yep, that's okay. So SJ's got an entry. Trudy, okay, mahalo. Let's see. Bill found a $5 star note. Very cool, man. What is a repeater in current context? Binary serial numbers are highly sought after. Yeah, there's lots of things that are highly sought after. We're probably actually going to cover this in detail soon. Pardon me? Yeah, there's different repeaters. There's just lots of things that you wouldn't really think about that when we did the research for what we're going to do. There's a lot of stuff that we didn't know. JB, have gold coins in list a golden spitting horse? Holy cow. If you have, well, let me define golden. If it's golden like the same color as the gold dollars, the 1999s, all 5 of them had experimental, they called them, coins, where they were made on the same planchette as the Sacagawea. They're a manganese and they're golden color. So it's a experimental coin with the manganese and not the clad. Those things go for really good money if they're in good shape. Okay, they're very collectible. If it's also a spitting horse, that also is going to impact the price of it. Now, if you have a golden spitting horse that has been plated by one of the companies that we've shown before, where they coated coins. In fact, we had a set out here that we of 99s that we did in the drawing, and they were 24 karat gold plated by either Whitman or who's the other one that sells the plates and all that kind of stuff? Bradford Exchange, I think. Somebody like that. So they could be 24 karat gold and they will look like a gold coin on the outside. So it depends on which gold metal you're talking about. If it's the 24 karat gold and it's a spitting horse, I'm not sure it's going to have any value because the gold, the 24 karat gold is considered to most collectors, people at the auctions, for example, it's considered to be a novelty coin at that point because it's been damaged. It's been treated after it left the mint. If, however, it's the experimental metal, then you're talking a whole different animal. Plated spitting horse. Oh man, it is from the mint. Plated spitting horse. Interesting. Yeah, Franklin Mint. That's one of the ones I was thinking of. Plated spitting horse from the mint. I didn't think the mint did plating on the coins. But you know, we're finding stuff all the time, and if you watch the 64 SMS video, like I said, it's amazing the things that they're finding all the time. Rick Ryback, complete sets, 10 years, says plated. I don't know if is that from the usmint.gov or is that US Mint? I can't remember. There's another company out there that has a very, very similar title, but the website obviously is very different. Ballad of Janine, welcome. Which quarter new had the crack and a lot of errors? The only one we've gotten our hands on so far is the Michigan Portrait Rocks, I believe it's called. That one we found a whole bunch of stuff on. So that's a good one. The second coin is the Apostle Islands, which is very similar, very rocky, same part of the Midwest, Great Lakes. Lenora Chenoa Gregorian, $5 on Super Chat. Thank you. Leonora, excuse me. Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I was saying the Apostle Islands, which are Wisconsin. The first one was Michigan, the second one's Wisconsin. Very similar geology, so you see rocks and trees in that, which lend themselves to the cracks and the chips and doubling and all that kind of stuff, which we found on the Michigan ones. They're going to be released in 3 days. So they're available in the sets from the mint, but as far as rolls from the bank or whatever, circulating strike, they come out in 3 days. And I'm sure they're going to have stuff on them too, especially the Philadelphias. Laugh out loud, I got one of those gold-plated 99 quarters my change before. I thought I hit the jackpot until I did some research. Almost felt like winning a fake scratch-off. Yeah, that would, you know, the thing is, if they're not too scratched up, they're still really cool to have. And the ones we had were still in the box, and they were they were pristine, so they were like little gold mirrors, and they really made the detail of the coins pop. So they were really, really pretty. Has red and blue boxes and glass. Interesting. So that's 5-coin slabs. That's pretty cool, Rick. I don't think I've ever seen that. Sweetie just called last call. Ballad to Janine. Okay, I had a quarter that had a crack, but I seem to have misplaced it in other case. Yeah, we do that all the time. It's that's the one thing about this hobby is organization is really key. And right now we're kind of disorganized compared to what we normally are. Things will migrate, and you're looking for stuff, and especially as you accumulate a lot, you really don't know. You have to really keep a handle on where things are. And one last point along those lines, we've mentioned it before, but that's a good point. You know, we're all talking about what kind of coins we have. A lot of us, a lot of you guys, you know, we go by JB. You guys, some of you guys like Rick, I'm assuming that's his real name. You kind of don't, you got to be careful on the internet putting out your name and that you have certain coins of certain value, because with Facebook and YouTube and TubeBuddy, the ability for someone to go in there and find out exactly where you live down to your phone number is scary easy, okay? So be very careful disclosing your information. Keep your, you know, don't tell people you work with and all that or in your community. That's why we really kind of are strict about the JB that we go by, because it's, we've had some folks try to figure out who we are, where we are, that kind of thing, and it's not safe, okay? So last call, my wife says. So Rick's gonna send us some 79 7K pennies I got from a large mint bag. Cool, thanks, Rick. Janine, check out our video on the Sacagawea. We've got a couple of them, and they talk about the Cheerios dollar, and they show pictures of them. So all that information's there. Do we have the photo of the Cheerios dollar on the website? Yeah. If you go to the website and go to the lists and click on the Sacagawea dollar, I believe there's a picture of the Cheerio dollar there. I don't know if it shows the side with the mint mark or not. So, all right, so we've had last call and no takers. We've got our free giveaway, and whenever my sweetie is ready, we will pull the computer out, go over the entries that we have, and make sure that we've got everybody on there. And then the randomizer will pull the winner to see who gets the dollars. They have a Cheerio penny too. Yep, that's in the video as well. Okay. You ready? Push this back. Say when. Okay. Someone else. Ravenous Treasure, $5 on Super Chat. Last minute. Whoa. Thank you, Ravenous, for the $5. Good luck. Good luck to everybody, by the way. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the drawing, for buying these coins. I hope you guys like them. You know, we tried to just basically cover the cost of getting them to you. Some of these we've seen on eBay for 2 and 3 times face value. We didn't want to do that. So put this down, go over the list of entries and make sure we haven't missed anybody. Okay. Let's see. So Paula Bloom, 1 entry. Travis Robertson, 4. Scott Lockhard, 10. Matthew Marsh, 2. Trudy Panohu, 5. Rob Fiennes Treasure, 5. Leon Peters, 5. 6, excuse me. Paula Hedlund, 1. OMG, 1. Rogue, 1. Richard Ryback, 4. Omar, 1. Syracuse Dave, 1. SJ, 1. Leonora Chinoa Gregorian, 1. Ravenous Treasure, 1. And Cointelligence, the freebie. So did we miss anybody there? One of these days I'm going to get that music. I say that every week. Da, 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 da. Okay. Mike Ricks for 4. Okay. She's checking. Yeah, Mike, we've got you for the rolls, for $38 for the rolls. She's checking. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that would help. Oh man, another Sunday. It's amazing when we do these with you guys, how fast the hour goes by. We're at 1 hour and 12 minutes already. We've had them go by where it just gets insane, and it just flies by, and we just have a lot of fun with you guys. So we really appreciate everybody. Mike says 2 different PayPals sent in, so she's checking. She sees the one for 38. She's still checking for the other one. That's it? She's only got the one, man. You want to check real quick and see where you sent it in case you fat fingered it or shoot another one? That's why we do this, to make sure we don't shortchange anybody. One digit off and it winds up going to somebody else. And we've had it happen a few times, so that's why we do what we're doing right now. The overtime review. Still going through some dimes here. Opal Adkins, hello, glad to be here. Glad you're here. You got here just in time for the drawing. We're in review right now on the entries for the drawing today. You can watch this. This will be a video. We usually say that, but this will be a video once we're done with the live stream part of it. It becomes a video, and people that missed it can always see it. And we get a lot of views actually afterward. Scott, good luck all. Yes, absolutely good luck all. Rick Ryback, thanks again. J&B, best of the best info. Thank you very much, Rick. Mike, what are you finding on your end, man? We're not seeing anything. Denik Cermak, thumbs up and love. Thank you. Ballad of Janine. Stupid dryer too loud from the darn change my son left in his pocket. Now I can hear. Yeah, and you got clean change. That's too funny. Let's see. Hey Daniel, welcome. I didn't see you pop in there when I was reading that. Pardon me, sweetie? No, I haven't heard anything from Mike. He might still be digging, trying to see. Only one. Okay. So just the one for the coins, I guess. Yep. If you want to go ahead and send it, we're holding this open for you. So if you want to go ahead and do it, you can do it. So that's, you know, Matthew Penn, I missed the whole stream. Dang. Dude, it's the same time every week, same channel, you know. That's all right. You can watch the video and see what you missed. And the silver, the 25S Peace Dollar that Scott Lockhart donated, and the 35F Series Silver Certificate Godless Note with the blue seal that my sweetie donated. Those are the two drawing items today that you could have got if you got here on time. All right, Mike says, cool, it's on its way. As soon as we get that, we'll go ahead and put that back down. Bill, put them new Canadian plastic notes in the dryer, they melt. Yeah, and that is one of the things that the committee that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just resigned from, by the way, that was in the news this week. That's one of the things that they're talking about too, is giving us plastic notes with nice bright colors that are harder to make copies of, that are not real. But some of the stuff that they are considering, including the, what the heck was it? 100 Years of the Lions Club, or no, 100 Years of the VA, and some of the things that they were considering as options. You guys might want to check that out on the usmint.gov website. You can check it out. There's a committee reviewing coin designs right now, and it's you just scratch your head and say, what are these people thinking? Jason K, J and B just now joining. What did I miss? You're gonna have to watch the video when it becomes a video to see everything you missed. But we wound up selling all 4 sets of the P&D 2005 NIFC coins. So they're all spoken for and paid for. We've got a 25S Peace Dollar that Scott Lockhart donated, and 35F Blue Label Silver Certificate Godless Note circulated condition that my sweetie donated. That's the giveaway today. So yeah, you kind of missed a good one today. So does Snickers. Oh no, he had Snickers bars in his pants too. Oh man, you might have to rewash those coins. You all set, sweetie? Okay, all right. We've got the reset now. Jason, love the coin. It's so beautiful. You're welcome, Jason.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck to everybody. And I think we just need to scroll.
No, everybody.
No?
Read everybody.
Read everybody again? Okay. Paula Bloom 1, Travis Robertson 4, Scott Lockhart 10, Matthew Marsh 2, Trudy Pinohu 5, Rob Finds Treasure 5, Leon Peters 6, Paula Headland 1, OMG 1, Rogue 1, Richard Rybeck 4, Omar 1, Syracuse Dave 1, SJ's 1, Leonora 1, Ravenous Treasure 1, Michael Ricks 4, and Cointelligence the freebie. All right, so now we should be good. And we're going to go ahead and pick the winner here. Leon Peters. There you go, man. Leon is the winner of this week's drawing. And do we have Leon's contact info, babe? The rules are the rules. Okay. The boss says the rules are the rules, Leon. So you got a week to shoot us a message with your mailing information, where you want us to mail this to. And the folks that bought all 4 sets, same thing. You want to, well, not same thing. You guys have already paid for them. But you need to shoot us an email at jbcoinsinc@gmail.com